Digging in for the Eagles, the shortstop number 36, Jessica Watson.
As Watson takes first pitch foul down the right field line and out of play.
Watson was 0 for 3 in game 1. Count now 1-1 to Watson.
As she's going to take that pitch and foul it off down the left field line and out of play this time. That's going to bring our count to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Pitch from Nelson downstairs for ball 2. 2-2 the count now, and Nelson comes into today throwing .258 on the season for her ERA. 76 innings pitched. Full count.
The payoff pitch is fouled off behind the backstop. That's going to leave us at a full count.
And the wind's starting to pick up here again. Here comes a pitch, and it's going to hit Watson. Digging in for the Eagles, number 15, Reagan Rector.
Reagan Rector in game 1 went 1 for 3 and she had 1 RBI.
First pitch to Rector is upstairs for ball 1.
Second pitch to the plate will find the zone. Going to be called strike 1. It's going to bring us to a 1-1 count with 1 out. Runners aboard first base. As Rector took that pitch and fouled it off here to the backstop, that's going to bring us to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two count to Rector. As she's going to foul that one off, that's going to keep us at 2-2.
Full count now for Rector. 1 out on the board with 1 runner on.
As that pitch is going to get up and inside and hit Rector on her shoulder, that's going to put her on first base. So the Eagles have runners on first and second. And that's going to bring Brooklyn Pertell up to hit.
Tabor pitching coach Alicia Lopez makes her way out to the circle here. She's going to talk to the Blue Jay battery. Nothing crazy here, just calming some nerves. Stepping in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 5, Brooklyn Purtell.
First pitch to Purtell is going to be in there for a called strike one.
Oh, on the count now to Purtell. Purtell went 1 for 3 a game ago.
Nate, it seems to be like that mound visit is doing some good as Nelson gets back-to-back strikes on Purtell. Here's the third pitch, and it's going to be outside the batter's box. And that'll be the first ball of the at-bat. So 1-2 the count to Purtell. As Purtell is going to foul that one off down the left field line. That's going to be hit over Cheyenne Washington. They're going to go for, So the Blue Jays will get one out as Cheyenne Washington got the ground ball at first, stepped on the bag, tried to throw it over to Darcy Gillen to double it up and in the top of the first. But looked like it went in and out of Gillen's glove, causing a runner to be able to come home. So a runner on third for Oklahoma Wesleyan as they bring one home. So 1-1 count to Maddie Weesey. As that one's going to be low and in the dirt for ball number 2.
Weesey puts it on the ground, but it is going to go foul. 1-2 the count now. Weesey fouls it off again to stay alive. Nelson just trying to get out of the inning here.
This one's going to be skied high into shallow right field foul territory, and it's going to be up on the fence. Reina Enriquez was trying to get to it and stretch her glove out for it, but was unable to haul it in. So that's going to leave Maddie Weesey at the plate with a 2-2 count and 2 outs.
Weezy fouls it off again to stay alive on pitch number 7 of the at-bat. Count still 2-1. Excuse me, 2-2. There's a pitch down the middle, but it is going to be just outside for ball 3.
Nelson with the payoff pitch, and this one's going to be popped up. It's going to stay in the infield. Cheyenne Washington trying to track it down, but missing it in foul territory. So Matty Weese's going to have another chance, as that wind pulled that ball all the way back in, almost into the batter's box even. I don't know if you folks can hear it at home, but that wind is whipping. As Weese fouls that pitch off.
Already 10 pitches here to Matty Weese. The wind becoming a major factor here in game number 2. Weezy gonna take her bag as she takes a pitch upstairs. Stepping in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 00, Laramie Neff.
Neff watches the first pitch go by for a called ball as it's outside the zone.
Pitch is inside, and that'll bring up a 2-0 count. Here to Laramie Neff. Neff, the senior out of Fairfax, Oklahoma, Cali College transfer. She'll take strike 1. Swing and a miss on a beautiful pitch for strike 2. Nelson trying to pull ahead in the count here.
Fanned on by Neff for out number 3 of the inning.
After the top of the first inning, 1 run, no hits, 1 error, 2 left on base. Oklahoma Wesleyan leads 1-0.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Sooner.
Peyton Staley going to lead things off for the Blue Jays. She'll be the first batter that Gabby Simpson will face. Simpson comes into this afternoon with a 3.36 ERA. Pitched 81 and a third innings on the season so far.
As her first two pitches to Staley, one fouled off, the other called strike. So Staley looking at an 0-2 count here.
Pitch number 3 is right inside for ball 1. 1-2 the count here to Staley. Staley fouls that one off. Still 1-2 in the count.
As Staley keeps fighting to foul that one off. That's going to leave our count at 1-2 as she'll see the next pitch.
Good eye there by Staley as that pitch is downstairs and outside for ball 2. Even count here to Peyton Staley. Full count now to Staley. She is making Simpson work. 7 total pitches so far.
As Staley's going to continue her fight. She fouls that one off down the right field line and out of play.
And Brooks, this is about the same thing she did first time up against Sage Smith Lavelle in game 1. 8 pitches so far. Here comes number 9.
She's going to hit a soft dribbler to the shortstop, who's going to make the throw over to first for the out.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the designated player number 27, Miley Milne. First pitch to Milne is going to be downstairs for ball 1.
Second pitch is going to miss its mark as it's going to be low and outside for ball number 2. Third pitch of the at-bat. Simpson is going to find the strike zone. That's going to bring it to 1-2. That inside pitch is going to be swung on. That's going to bring us to a 2-2 count. Gabby Simpson, the junior from Window Rock, Arizona, by way of Independence Community College here in Kansas. As Miley Milne's going to foul that one off to the right side of the diamond. That's going to leave us at 2-2. Miley Milne hits a nice line drive oppo into right field. But number 44, Maddie Weiss.
For the Blue Jays, the shortstop, number 8, Darcy Gillen.
Maddie Weiss will be there to catch the line drive for out number 1. So the 3-hole for the Blue Jays, Darcy Gillen steps into the box as she watches the first pitch go by for called ball number 1.
Gillen 2 for 3 a game ago with 1 RBI. She's looking at a called strike.
So Darcy Gillen hits a ground ball over to the shortstop. Kind of pops it up with her glove, fields it barehanded, and throws it on to first for the end of the inning out.
After the bottom of the first inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. Oklahoma Wesleyan still leads 1-0. Leading off for Oklahoma Wesleyan, the pitcher number 24, Gabby Simpson. The wind really picking up here in Hillsboro as Gabby Simpson will take the plate for the first time this afternoon. Swing and a miss on the first pitch from Maddie Nelson. Simpson also in the circle for the Eagles. As she'll take ball 1. 1-1 the count here to Maddie Nelson. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
As Simpson fouls that pitch off here to the backstop. That's going to leave us at 1-2.
Ball 2 there to Gabby Simpson. 2-2 the count now.
Simpson continuing to stay alive as she fights that one off into foul territory and out of play. The payoff pitch for Nelson. It's going to be swung on and fouled off here to the backstop. As Maddie Nelson is going to sit Gabby Simpson down looking with a backwards K for out number 1 in the second inning.
Digging in for the Eagles, the center fielder number 1, Kimmy Whittam.
First pitch to Whittam. It's going to be foul tipped off to the backstop. It'll go down as a strike. So 0-1 to Whittam. Nelson to the plate, as it's going to be a high off-speed pitch called for ball number 1. So 1-1 the count with 1 out.
Outside pitch will bring up 2-1. 1 out on the board.
As Whittam's going to take that one, and it reaches the fence, but in foul territory. So it's just going to go down as a strike. It's going to bring our count to 2-2. Nelson to the dish. And Whittam is also going to foul that ball off. Whittam pops this one up into left field. Michaela Garasio had it in her glove and it fell out. So that's going to go down as an error as Whittam gets on second.
Stepping in for the Eagles, the left fielder number 2, Carly Billings. The Blue Jays thought they had a break there. Now not only do they have a runner on base, but one in scoring position. First pitch from Nelson to Billings is outside for a ball.
As that pitch is slapped over to Darcy Gillen, who will not be able to make the throw in time. And Cheyenne Washington is going to throw it over to third base, trying to get the runner at second who was advancing on that throw to first. And I believe that it hit number 1, Cammie Whittam. And they're actually going to give her the base. Did it go out of play? Still unsure of the call there, but either way, they're going to give Whittam.
Number 22, Alyssa Olivas.
They're going to give Whittam home plate free access, so that's going to put a runner on third as well. So Oklahoma Wesleyan will take the lead even further with a 2-0 lead, as that's going to bring up the top of their lineup. Nelson able to find the strike zone on her second pitch. That's going to bring the count to 1-1.
And just a series of unfortunate events for the Blue Jays as Oklahoma Wesleyan takes the lead.
Olivas fouls the third pitch of the at-bat off over the backstop, bringing it to a 1-2 count. Nelson to the plate, as this one's going to be swung on and lined into right field. That's going to bring the runner from third home, extending the lead 3-0 for the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles.
Now batting the shortstop, number 36, Jessica Watson.
So Olivas aboard at first base as Watson is going to watch strike one go by. Pitch to the plate. It's going to be upstairs. Called ball one. This one's going to be popped into foul territory. Cheyenne Washington tracking it down and able to get out number 2 for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, the first baseman, number 15, Reagan Rector.
Really nice off speed there by Maddie Nelson as she was able to curve it back into the black of the plate for called strike number 1 on Rector. Second pitch is going to be just high. That's going to bring it to a 1-1 count with 2 outs. As Rector takes that pitch fouled over the visiting stands, that's going to bring it to a 1-2 count. So Nelson to the plate with the payoff pitch. It's going to be outside in the other batter's box. That's going to bring us to an even 2-2 with 2 outs.
Olivas going to advance on a wild pitch.
As that ball is going to be driven high into right field. Wind playing a factor, but Reese Heffley is going to get the job done for the Blue Jays, and she'll end the inning with that catch.
After the top of the second inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors.
Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com. Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Blue Jays softball. As we're going to tackle the second half of the second inning. Cheyenne Washington up to the dish, and she's going to take that one and splits shortstop and third base for a single.
Digging in for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 3, Kenneth Moreno Herobedian.
So a good leadoff for the Blue Jays as Cheyenne Washington is aboard on a single hit. Moreno Herobedian showed bunt on the first pitch as she fouled that bunt off. So 0-1 the account. As Moreno Herobedian shows bunt again, it's going to be an 0-2 count. Swung on and fouled off as she trying to battle her way back into this at-bat. Herobedian, she's going to pop one up to center field. And number 1, Cammie Whittam, is going to come down with it.
Stepping in for your Blue Jays, the second baseman, number 5, Rita Enriquez.
So 1 out for the Blue Jays as Reina Enriquez is going to watch the first pitch go by for a called strike 1. Ball's going to be hit, but it's going to be foul as it hits the top of the Blue Jay dugout. That's going to bring us to an 0-2 count to Enriquez. As she rips one to the third baseman as it tipped off her glove, unable to handle it. So she'll get aboard. So she'll single.
Now batting for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 14, Michaela Carrasio.
So runners aboard now for the Blue Jays on first and second, with Michaela Garasio up to the dish. She's going to watch ball number 1 go by. Pitch to the plate. It's going to be the same location, that outside edge. 2-0 the count. 3 balls, 1 strike to Garasio. A true hitter's count here. As the Eagles bring their infield in. And they will walk her to load the bases for Reese Heffley.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 20, Reese Heffley.
So 1 out for the Blue Jays. Bases are juiced. The lefty from Hillsboro is looking at a 1-0 count. As she takes the second pitch and she fouls it off here behind the backstop. That's going to bring us to a 1-1 count with 1 out. Simpson to the plate as it's going to miss low. It's going to bring us to 2 balls and 1 strike. As Heffley tried to put down a bunt as it struck the batter's box first, being foul ball. So 2-2 the count to Heffley. She's going to put that one into foul territory and out of play, staying alive here at 2-2. As she keeps her battle going, she's going to foul another pitch off. Simpson to the plate. Heffley going to foul it off again as that one was teetering that third base line. Heffley showing real fight here as she fouls yet another pitch off. So we're going to stay here at a 2-2 count with 1 out for the Blue Jays. As Heffley's going to have a good eye and watch that one go up in the zone for called ball number 3. That's going to fill us up. Full count. As Reese Heffley's going to watch that one go by low and away. That's going to walk in Cheyenne Washington on third base. Base is still juiced with only 1 out for the Blue Jays.
Digging in for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 22, Lauren Roberts.
First pitch to Roberts is going to be down in the zone, called ball number 1. Roberts in game 1 went 1-1 as she had 2 walks. After that pitch, that's going to bring our count to 1-1. Lauren Roberts tried to put a bunt down was unsuccessful as it was fouled off. That's going to bring our count to 1-2. So Roberts trying to come up big here for the Blue Jays. Pitch to the plate. It's going to be low and in the dirt for ball number 2. It's going to bring our count to 2-2 with 1 out to Roberts and the Blue Jays. Simpson to the dish. Roberts is going to swing on it. It's going to be a tough play as that one's going to be foul. That ball had a lot of spin on it. So Roberts is going to get another attempt here at the dish. Roberts going to dribble one. Foul ball. Umpire's calling foul ball. He must have seen it hit the front of the batter's box or Lauren Roberts herself. Seventh pitch to the plate. Roberts is going to yet again foul it off. As the bottom order for the Blue Jays have been running up the pitch count here for Simpson. Roberts is going to watch that one go by as it's called ball 3. That's going to fill it up. She had a good eye on that off speed, knew it was going to stay high.
She's got a chance for something big here, Brooks.
As she takes that inside pitch and fouls it off once again. It's the 9th one.
10th pitch in the at-bat coming up.
As Roberts is going to watch that one be inside. That's going to walk in yet another run.
Digging in for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 6, Peyton Staley.
So bases still juiced with only 1 out for the Blue Jays here as they're going to bring up Peyton Staley to bat. Simpson to the plate as that one's going to miss the mark low. Staley's going to watch that one go by as it's high. It's going to be called ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes here to Peyton Staley.
Staley's going to rip that one between short and third. That's going to bring 1 home. Coach Brewer's going to hold up Heffley at third. Bases are still juiced with only 1 out as they tie this ball game up.
Stepping in for your Blue Jays, number 27, Miley Mill.
Simpson misses on her first pitch as that ball is low and outside. Ball number 1 to Milne as she's ready for the next pitch. That one's going to be in the exact same location. It's going to be called ball once again. 2-0 the count to Miley Milne.
Some big moments here for the Blue Jays, battling from some really uncomfortable adversity.
There, Simpson will get a called strike on Milne as she caught that inside edge of the plate. So 2 balls and 1 strike. As Milne is going to swing on that one, bringing us to a 2-2 count. Miley Milne's going to take this one up the middle. Reese Heffley's going to tag from third. There's going to be a throw to the plate. Won't be in time. Lauren Roberts doing a great job base running as she's going to advance to third on that throw in. That's going to put the Blue Jays up on the Eagles 4-3 with 2 outs.
Digging in for the Blue Jays is shortstop number 8, Darcy Killen.
Darcy Gillen's going to watch first pitch inside for called strike number 1. Runners on the corners for the Blue Jays as that's Peyton Staley on first and Roberts on third. Darcy Gillen's going to take this one. It's a chopper to the second baseman, and she's going to make the easy throw over to first to end the inning. So Blue Jays are up 4-3.
Bottom of the second inning, 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. The Blue Jays take the lead, 4-3.
At Baumgar's, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
what you need when you need it at Baumgar's.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
Infinity
Folks, we apologize for that. We had some technical difficulties, had our mic cut out there. And there's out number 3 for the Blue Jays.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, number 42, Cheyenne Washington.
First pitch to Cheyenne Washington is going to be low and in the dirt for called ball number 1. Second pitch on the way. Cheyenne Washington is going to rip it over to the second baseman, who's going to make the catch on the fly.
Stepping in for your Blue Jays, the catcher, number 3, Kenneth Moreno Harapedian.
We got a tie ball game here, 4-4. As Moreno Harabedian is going to hit it, backhanded by the shortstop, making the throw, unable to handle it at first is Reagan Rector.
Digging in for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, number 5, Rena Enriquez.
So Moreno Harabedian gets on with the air. So runners aboard first with 1 out for the Blue Jays, as Enriquez is going to watch that first pitch go by for called strike number 1. Back-to-back strikes for Enriquez and Simpson. So 0-2 the count with 1 out. Simpson to the plate. Enriquez is going to pop this one up in foul territory. It's going to be on the fence, and it's going to go into the stands. So Enriquez will stay alive as that one got out of play. Enriquez hits it off the end of the bat, and they will be able to make the play in time for the second out of this inning.
Stepping in for Tabor, the left fielder, number 11, Dessa Zavala.
First pitch to Zavala is going to be an inside called strike number 1. Second one's going to be ripped foul down the right field line and out of play. That's going to bring our count to no balls and 2 strikes. Simpson to the plate. Zavala's going to take this one and foul it off once again. That's going to leave us here at an 0-2 count with 2 outs to the Blue Jays. Zavala laced that one just past the third baseman, but it did not get down in fair territory. So it'll be a foul ball, leaving us here at an 0-2 count.
I really think she wishes that one stayed fair, because that was a heater.
This one straight up the middle. That's going to be good for a base hit. That's going to move Moreno Harabedian over to third and Zavala on first for Reese Heffley.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the right fielder number 20, Reese Heffley.
So Reese Heffley looking to get Moreno Harabedian home from third as she watches that first pitch on the outside edge of the plate, called for strike number 1. Big swing from Heffley as she's going to wave on it. That's going to bring us to an 0-2 count with 2 outs for the Blue Jays.
And Dessa Zavala will steal second. So runners in scoring position now.
As that was a nice hit, just right at their second baseman, as she is able to make the play on over to first.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference.
Top of the 4th inning, as Maddie Nelson's first pitch is going to get away from her. It's going to be inside, called ball number 1. Nearly hit Carly Billings. As that second pitch is going to be up and inside for ball number 2.
Ball 3 there to Carly Billings. Nelson sitting at 85 pitches so far. Now batting for the Eagles, number 22, Alyssa Olivas.
So after that walk to Billings, that's going to bring the top of the order for the Eagles. First pitch to Olivas is going to be a called strike. It's going to bring us to 0-1. Second pitch on the way. Swung on. It's going to be in shallow. Darcy Gillen's going to call for it, as she does get under it for out number 1 of the inning.
Stepping in the shortstop, number 36, Jessica Watson. First pitch to Watson is outside for ball 1.
That one ripped down the left field line, as it's going to clear the fence for a foul ball. That's going to bring us to 1-1. As Jessica Watson's going to get a single up the middle. That's going to put runners on first and second for Reagan Rector.
Reagan Rector is 0 for 1 in this game. She'll take a pitch downstairs and outside for ball 1.
So Rector's going to watch the first 2 pitches of this at-bat go by for balls. It's going to bring us to 2-0. Moreno Harabedian's going to take a quick trip up to the mound, just talk to Maddie Nelson. So here we go as we resume play. 2 balls, no strikes to Rector. Nelson to the plate, as that one's going to be upstairs once again. That's going to bring us to a 3-0 count.
Hitters count here to Rector. Full count now as Rector looks at a pitch right down the middle.
As that ball was hit foul territory, Dessa Zavala is going to be able to get under it for out number 2 of the inning. Brooklyn Pertell. That's going to bring up Brooklyn Pertell to the dish with 2 outs. Nelson's first pitch is going to be in there for called strike number 1. This one's going to be fouled up, and it's going to get over the backstop on top of the spectators' shade. That's going to bring our count to no balls and 2 strikes here with 2 outs to the Eagles. Nelson goes just high and upstairs for ball number 1 of the at-bat. 1-2. And she's going to miss outside once again. That's going to bring us to a 2-2. So we got a 2-2 count here to Pertel. And she fouls that one off to keep the count even at 2-2. Correction, that will be a full count as there's 3 balls and 2 strikes. This one's going to be popped up. Darcy Gillen's going to try to track it down, and she will. And she played a little defensive back right there trying to track down a ball. Good awareness from Gillen.
At the top of the 4th inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base. Score still tied at 4.
At Baumgar's, we want to be your one-stop shop. From DeWalt power tools to workwear and footwear, plus seasonal goods, livestock feed, pet food, and so much more. Family owned and operated for more than 70 years, we knock ourselves out to deliver legendary customer service. And with more than 100 stores serving customers from the Midwest to the Rockies, we strive to have
What you need when you need it at Baumgart's.
Many of you know that the Eitzen Agency insures churches, Christian schools, and other related ministries. A coverage that is overlooked for most businesses is proper cyber liability. Has your business ever been hacked? Do your employees click on links that they shouldn't? Your business could be shut down and have extreme costs if this happens. Cyber liability can reduce these costs. Give us a call at the Eitzen Agency to discuss this valuable coverage for your business at 580-227-2553 or find us online at eitzenagency.com.
So Roberts to lead the Blue Jays off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. She's going to watch the first pitch go by for called strike number 1. Second pitch of the at-bat to Roberts is going to be fouled off to the backstop. So Simpson to the dish. As Roberts is going to watch that one go by for called strike number 3.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the 3rd baseman, number 6, Peyton Staley.
Staley's going to watch that one go by as it just misses the strike zone high for called ball number 1. Second pitch to the dish. It's going to be 2 inside for the zone. It's going to be ball number 2. Staley's going to hit that one over to the third baseman. She has trouble with it. Will be able to get the throw in time to retire Staley. That'll be 2 outs for the Blue Jays.
Digging in the designated player number 27, Miley Mill.
So Miley Milne at the plate now. First pitch he sees is going to be an off speed that's going to fall into the zone for strike number 1. Second pitch from Simpson is going to be swung on and fouled back. It's going to bring us to an 0-2 count here in the bottom of the 4th. No balls, 2 strikes to Miley Milne. She's going to swing on that inside pitch and take it foul down the third base line.
And with that foul, she will stay alive in the at-bat. Trying to do something here to break the stalemate.
Milnes will rip that one on the ground to the third baseman. She'll make a nice throw across the diamond.
After the bottom of the 4th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. Score still tied at 4.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Blue Jay Field in Hillsboro. Annabelle Buchanan now in the circle for the Blue Jays in place of Maddie Nelson.
Buchanan's first pitch in the circle is going to be a called strike right down the middle. So she's off to an early head start. This one's going to be ripped into center, and Lauren Roberts is going to be camped under it for out number 1.
Great awareness there by Roberts, being able to make that play. You never know what's going to happen with this wind. Stepping in, number 00, Laramie Neff.
As Neff is going to watch the first pitch go by for a called strike on the outside edge of the plate. Second pitch is going to be put on the ground to Darcy Gillen. It's going to take a weird hop and bounce off of her. That's going to bring up the pitcher for the Eagles, Gabby Simpson.
Digging in, number 24, Kebby Simpson.
So the Eagles got one aboard with one out here in the top of the fifth. As that wind is picking up. First pitch to Simpson is going to be outside and called ball number 1. Buchanan to the plate. This one's going to be ripped right down the first base line, but foul. It's just going to result in a strike, so that's going to bring our count to 1 ball and 1 strike. As that wind is just relentless.
There's ball number 2 to Simpson.
This one's going to be put in play over to Reina Enriquez, who stretches out the glove and makes a nice play as she flips it on over to Cheyenne Washington at first for the second out of the top of the inning.
Now batting for the Eagles, the center fielder number 1, Kimmy Whittam.
First pitch that Whittam sees from the new pitcher, Annabelle Buchanan, is going to be outside. That's going to be ball number 1. One ball, no strikes. Buchanan to the dish. As that one is going to find the zone for called strike number 1, bringing us to a 1-1 count with 2 outs. Popped foul and out of play. Off to the right side of the diamond. It's going to bring us to a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Buchanan's just going to miss her mark as that pitch is outside. That's going to bring us to a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Payoff pitch is going to be popped up. Moreno Harabinian's going to make the catch in foul territory behind the dish to end the top of the 5th. So Annabelle Buchanan coming out of the bullpen and showing her stuff.
Top of the 5th inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Score still tied at 4.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference.
JC shortstop number 8, Darcy Gillen.
in the bottom of the fifth. Darcy Gillen's going to hit one hard as the shortstop is able to backhand it and throw it on over to first for out number one.
Digging in number 42, Cheyenne Washington.
She's going to rip that one up the middle for a single.
Good work there by Washington. Digging in number 3, Candace Moreno Harabedian. Yeah, just fantastic job by Washington there, ripping one off. And the first pitch to Moreno Harabedian is right on the bottom edge of the strike zone for a called strike one.
As Moreno Harabedian watches that one go low and away for ball number one. So 1-1 the count with one out to Moreno and the Blue Jays. As she's going to take that inside pitch and foul it off just overhead of the visiting stands. That's going to bring us to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Moonshot there by Moreno Harabedian, and the Oklahoma Wesleyan center fielder comes in to snag it. Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, number 5, Reina Enriquez. Reina Enriquez digging in for the Blue Jays, shows bunt. Pitch is going to be outside for called ball one.
As that ball is going to be fouled off in the batter's box for strike number one. It's going to bring us to a 1-1 with 2 outs.
Cheyenne Washington over there on first. She looks poised and ready if the opportunity presents itself.
As that pitch was taken foul and almost into the Blue Jay dugout. As first baseman Reagan Rector tried to make an attempt on it. Reina Enriquez will fly out to the right fielder for out number 3.
Of the bottom of the 5th inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
2-0 the count.
Count to Rector.
True hitters count here. And she will walk.
So runners aboard at first and second for the Eagles.
Now batting number 5, Brooklyn Purtell.
Blue Jays are looking to get that final out of this inning, as head coach Jeff Brewer is going to take a mound visit.
Feel like he may leave her in. I don't see anybody warming up in the bullpen. And I think this is just a defensive meeting as a whole.
Buchanan to the dish, as it's going to be up and away, called ball number 1 to Bertel. That one will find the zone for called strike number 1 of this at bat. It's going to bring us to a 1-1 count with 2 outs.
And Purtell so far is 1 for 3 in the game so far with 1 RBI.
As he watches that pitch go by for called ball, that's going to bring us to a 2-1 count. As that one's going to be hit over to Peyton Staley at third base, and she'll just step on the bag for the easy out.
After the top of the 6th, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on page.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Blue Jays softball, as we're going to take on the bottom of the 6th inning. Dessa Zavala up to the dish for the Blue Jays here, as she's going to watch the first pitch go by for called strike number 1. Second one is going to hit her. It's going to hit the knob of the bat and therefore be called a foul ball. that's going to bring us to an 0-2 count here. Nate, it sure looked like that one got a piece of her hand.
Yeah, and you could see her over to the side when she was talking to Coach Brewer, kind of just moving her fingers, kind of trying to flex them a little bit, and you could tell that one was a bit of a stinger.
1-2 the count as she steps back into the box. She's going to poke this one into foul territory. It's going to be on the fence. And there's not going to be an eagle there to catch it.
And, you know, it looked like she reached a little bit on that one. It seemed like that one could have been something she just kind of let pass by. Still got a good piece of it. Just didn't land fair. She'll foul it off again to stay alive in the at-bat. Six pitches so far to Dessa Zavala. Gabby Simpson over 100 pitches now. She's trying to get the job done for Oklahoma Wesleyan. And Dessa Zavala is going to reach on an error. Digging in for the Blue Jays, number 18, McKelly Soyes. McKelly Soyes going to dig in for the first time this afternoon for the Blue Jays. Soyes, the senior out of Marion. They're going to say that it was fair and that it touched her as she was running. So Soyes is out on the bunt. Digging in for the Blue Jays, the center fielder number 22, Lauren Roberts.
As Roberts lines out to the third baseman, Laramie Neff, as they tried to double the Blue Jays up by making a throw over to first, but it was not in time. 2 outs for the Blue Jays, bringing up Peyton Staley. First pitch to Staley is going to be high. It's going to be called ball number 1. Simpson on the second, found the strike zone there. That's going to bring us to 1-1 with 2 outs.
Yeah, all of a sudden 2 outs on the board. 1 runner on. Sure would be nice to get something in here. Staley fouls it off to the right. 1-2 count here to Peyton Staley. Staley fouls it off to stay alive.
Staley's going to hit a little Texas leaguer into right field. So she's going to single with 2 outs, putting runners on first and second.
Stepping in, the designated player number 27, Miley Mill. First pitch to Miley Milne is downstairs for ball 1. Runners on first and second here, as Milne takes ball 2. Milne 0 for 3 in the game so far, 1 RBI. Called strike right down the middle. Count now 2-1. Milne gets up under that one, and that's going to sail out to the Eagle right fielder for out number 3. We'll be right back.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blue Jays softball here as we're going to tackle the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher in the circle for the Blue Jays. They're going to bring Leilani Rios.
First pitch from Rios is going to be downstairs for ball 1.
Junior pitcher coming to Tabor College from Downey, California by way of Warren High School. As she gets that one in there for a called strike number 1. So 1-1 the count.
Rios enters the afternoon with a 5.25 ERA, 21 in the third innings pitched, 19 strikeouts on the season.
She's just going to miss her mark outside for ball number 2. That pitch is fouled back to the backstop. That's going to bring us to an even 2-2.
Maddie Weese 0 for 2 in the game so far.
Rios to the plate. Smartly let it go to Reina Enriquez, who does make the throw over to Cheyenne Washington at first for out number 1, top of the 7th.
Digging in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, the pinch hitter number 7, Jill Blair. Jill Blair is going to make her first appearance of the afternoon. Blair currently batting .310 on the season so far through 71 at bats. She's got 22 hits and 2 RBIs.
Blair watches the first one go low and outside for called ball number 1. Second pitch is in there for called strike 1. That'll bring us to a 1-1 count. Rios to the dish. That's going to be swung on and fouled back. It's going to bring us to a 1-2 count here in the top of the 7th.
Pitch is downstairs and outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count here to Jill Blair. That pitch was right where the previous pitch was. That'll bring up a full count.
That one's going to be swung on. It's going to be a little Texas leaguer into shallow right field. Reese Heffley's going to come in to retrieve that ball and throw it in. So 1 aboard for the Eagles here in the top of the 7th with 1 out.
Stepping in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, the pinch hitter number 20, Terry Stenton.
So as Stanton is going to come in and pinch hit for Gabby Simpson. Stanton's going to show bunt. She kept it in. It's going to be called strike. So 0-1 the count to Stanton. Pitch is going to be in the same spot for strike number 2. So Stanton down 0-2 here with 1 out. As Rios misses low and away. Maybe trying to get a swing on a Stanton there. Stanton laid off. That's going to bring us to 1-2. This one's going to be hit to Reina Enriquez. She's going to make the throw over to Washington at first for out number 2 in the top of the 7th.
Now batting for Oklahoma Wesleyan, the center fielder number 1, Kimmy Whittam. Kimmy Whittam digs in for Oklahoma Wesleyan. She's 0 for 3 on the afternoon. She'll take a called ball 1 on the first pitch.
So runner advances to second on that ground ball. As Whittam's going to hit another slow roller to Darcy Gillen. Throw will be in time. The Lady Jays are going to come up to bat in the bottom of the 7th.
After the top of the 7th inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Scores tied at 4.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference.
First pitch to Gillen in the bottom of the 7th here is going to be a called strike. Second pitch is going to be low and in the dirt as it bounces across the plate for ball number 1. Bringing Gillen's count to 1-1.
Here comes a pitch from Stanton to Gillen. Inside for ball 2.
Gillen pops this one up sky high into left field. And the Eagle left fielder is going to be camped under it for out number 1 of the inning.
Stepping in the first baseman, number 42, Cheyenne Washington.
First pitch to Washington is going to catch the outside edge of the plate for called strike number 1. Second pitch on the way. And it's going to be bouncing across the plate. As it was an off speed that just kind of got away from Terry Stanton. So 1-1 the count here to Cheyenne Washington. She's going to rip that one foul down the left field line. So we've seen heroics from Cheyenne Washington before this season. And she has a 1-2 count on her. As that one's going to be another bouncing pitch. So 2-2 the count here with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning.
And you can kind of tell now there's tension and pressure all around. 1 out, a heavy hitter Washington hits it, sails into right field into the glove of the Eagles right fielder. There's out number 2. Digging in the catcher number 3, Kenneth Moreno Harabedian.
Moreno Harabedian's going to watch first pitch go by for a called strike 1. Harabedian's going to take the second pitch and foul it off straight back. That's going to bring us to an 0-2 count with 2 outs here.
Yeah, 0-2 count here, and Moreno Harabedian poised for something big.
Harabedian continues her fight as she fouls that one off. We're going to stay at a 0-2 count.
Terry Stanton has been really efficient so far. That pitch is in the dirt for ball number 1.
Moreno Harabedian hit that one a country mile. Unfortunately, it was a foul ball. So we're going to keep a count of 1-2. This one's going to be popped up into shallow foul territory as it's going to get out of play. So Moreno Harabedian is going to stay alive at this at-bat.
Yeah, and she needed that one. You can just tell trying to do something big. Keep this one out of extras.
As she will keep the inning alive as she singles into right field. That's going to bring up Reina Enriquez.
Digging in for your Blue Jays, the second baseman number 5, Reina Enriquez. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The courtesy runner at first is number 9, Megan Berger.
So after a substitution on the bases, Megan Berger is going to come in to pinch run for Moreno Harabedian. Reina Enriquez at the dish. Both these Blue Jay athletes have wheels. So if some's hit hard anywhere, they can fly around the bags. Reina Enriquez is going to watch second pitch go by for a called strike, bringing our count to 1-1. This one's going to be popped up in the air. It might be trouble. as the Eagles' second baseman will be able to track it down for out number 3 of the bottom of the 7th. That's going to take us to extras. We'll be right back.
After the bottom of the 7th inning,
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to head into extra innings here. Top of the 5th, runner aboard at second with the extra innings rule. Up to the plate is going to be Carly Billings. Who's the runner? Number 1, Cammie Whittem. So they'll have Cammie Whittem on second base for the Eagles. As that first pitch to Billings is going to be a low ball. They're going to try to bunt her over as that ball went foul. So that's going to bring us to 1-1.
Rios still going strong in the circle for the Blue Jays.
Another bunt attempt. Pitch was just off the black of the plate. It's going to be called for ball number 2. So 2-1 to Billings. Runner still aboard at second.
Three-one the count, true hitters count. Here to Carly Billings.
Billings is going to pop the bunt up to Peyton Staley, who's crashing in. That's going to be the first out of the inning.
Stepping in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 22, Alyssa Olivas.
So a crucial out for the Blue Jays here in the top of the 8th. As they get that bunt in the air and they catch it on the fly. That will bring up the top of the order for the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles. As this one's going to be put on the ground over to Reina Enriquez. She's going to put her away. That's going to bring us up to 2 outs. The runner will advance to third.
Now batting the shortstop, number 36, Jessica Watson.
So 2 outs. Jessica Watson at the dish. She's going to watch the first pitch go by for called strike number 1.
Big at bat here for the Eagles. As Watson fouls it off to the left. 0-2 the count here to Jessica Watson.
Rios' next pitch was just off the mark as it was just outside and maybe just a bit high. Called for ball number 1. 1-2. Rios to the plate. It's going to be swung on and fouled back here to the backstop.
And Watson just gets a piece of that one to stay alive in the at-bat here. One and two the count. Good eye there by Watson. Pitch is low and outside for ball 2.
As that pitch was turned on, but fouled down the left field line. That's going to leave us at an even 2s. Leilani Rios to the plate. It's going to be swung on and fouled off once again. The payoff pitch to Watson. It's going to be hit high and foul and out of play. She's going to stay alive.
Coming up on 9 pitches here to Jessica Watson. She hammered that last pitch foul. I think that would have been bad news if that stayed fair.
Right back to Rios. She's going to flip it to Wash for the out.
Huge out there for Leilani Rios. What a team effort. We'll be right back.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Number 11, Tessa Zavala.
So the Blue Jays got wheels on second with Reina Enriquez as Dessa Zavala's up to the dish. Senior from Lodi is going to lay down a bunt. That's going to go foul.
And man, that sure looked like it stayed foul, but it didn't stay foul long enough.
So Zavala with a 1-1 count. She's going to foul that pitch off with a bunt attempt. So that's going to bring us to 1-2 with nobody out for the Blue Jays. Zavala's going to be looking to swing in here.
Stepping in, the right fielder, number 20, Reese Heffley.
So 1 out for the Blue Jays. As Reese Heffley is looking to get on anyway and advance a runner in any way. She's going to swing on one. It's going to be a chopper to the first baseman. She'll touch first for the out. That's going to be 2 outs with a runner on third. That's going to bring up Lauren Roberts.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 22, Lauren Roberts.
Roberts, the senior out of Olathe, Kansas. Trying to come up big for the Blue Jays here. She's going to watch that first pitch go by for called strike number 1.
And that looked like that could have been a huge, huge pitch for Lauren Roberts. And the way she swung at it and took it looked like it had the potential to be big. So look for Roberts to do something huge. And we'll take a break.
Infinity Fitness is open 24/7 for all of your fitness needs on your schedule. Whether you're looking to improve on basic health knowledge or are looking to powerlift or bodybuild, start with Infinity Fitness. We've got the facilities, trainers, and equipment to help you meet your goals. Join the Infinity Fitness family today. Call us at 620-877-0220. Infinity Fitness is located at 115 North Main Street in Hillsboro and online at infinityfitnessks.com. Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Leading off number 15, Reagan Rector.
As here we are in the top of the 9th inning. Rector for the Eagles to lead things off. As Rios is going to throw her the first pitch low and away for ball number 1. Number 28 is going to be on second for the Eagles, Bailey Gustos.
Augustus is 6 for 6 on stolen base attempts on the season. So look for her to be a threat. 2-0 the count to Reagan Rector.
As that pitch is going to be low and in the dirt for ball number 3.
Oklahoma Wesleyan currently leading the conference, but this has been a very competitive day so far, with the Blue Jays taking game 1, and here we are, top of the 9th in extras in game 2.
As that will be a 4-pitch walk to Rector. As head coach Jeff Brewer is going to take a visit to the mound. And it looks like they will be making a change. That's going to bring in Chloe Yerbade Reeder.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at first, number 21, Brooke Tyler. And now in the circle for the Blue Jays, number 1, Chloe Turbide Reeder. You can't stop me. Leading off for Oklahoma Wesleyan, number 5, Brooklyn Purtell. And Brooklyn Purtell will be the first batter to face Chloe Yeturbide Reeder. Yeturbide Reeder comes in to the afternoon with a 4.74 ERA. She's thrown 10 and a third innings, 8 strikeouts on the season. Yeturbide Reeder, the senior out of Reno, Nevada.
As first pitch for Yeturbide Reeder is going to be in there for called strike number 1.
That was kind of a nasty pitch there by Yeturbide Reeder. And that is what she is all about. That's who you want to close things out. Good move there by Jeff Brewer.
As that ball is going to hit the foul pole for a 3-run home run.
Digging in, number 6, Destiny Toon.
So that's going to bring our score to 7-4 here in the top of the 9th inning. As that's going to clear the bases as well with no outs.
Here comes a pitch from Yeturbide Reeder, right down the middle for a called strike. 1-1 the count. Here to Destiny Toon. Tune, the junior out of Muldrow, Oklahoma. JUCO product out of Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College. Tune fouls it off for strike 2.
As Toon puts that one into play over to Reina Enriquez, she's going to flip it over to Cheyenne Washington for the first out of the inning.
Stepping in for Oklahoma Wesleyan, the third baseman, number 00, Laramie Neff.
As Uturbide Reader is going to find the strike zone for strike number 1.
Laramie Neff 1 for 3 on the game so far, 1 strikeout. Base umpire Wayne Burns is going to say no, she did not go. That'll bring up ball 1.
That one's going to be popped to Peyton Staley, and she will be able to come down with it for out number 2 of the inning.
Stepping in for the Eagles, the pitcher number 20, Terry Stanton. Terry Stanton up to the plate for the Eagles. Stanton, the senior out of Waller, Texas. She'll take called ball 1. There's strike 1 right down the middle to Stanton. Stanton 0 for 1 on the afternoon so far.
That one's in there for a called strike 2, bringing our count to 2-2 with 2 outs.
Close pitch. The call is going to be a ball. She did not offer. That'll bring it to a full count here. Full count. No runners on, 2 outs. Called strike 3, and that'll bring us to the bottom of the 9th when we come back.
Hillsboro's TCW team is proud to work for you. Our local service and support teams bring the best for fast and reliable TCW internet right here in Hillsboro. Working closely with residents and business owners, we help find the best solutions for all your needs. You simply can't beat our local customer service, always ensuring a connection to work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. Don't let flashy ads and short-term specials with fine print entice you into hidden charges and slower speeds for your broadband. Work seamlessly, stream continuously, and game uninterrupted. TCW is the only provider that offers Hillsboro the reliability of an underground fiber connection to your home or business. Switch today to experience the best with TCW Fiber Internet.
So Staley up to the dish for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the ninth. Roberts is going to be placed on second. She does have some wheels, as Staley's going to watch first pitch go by for called strike number one. Second pitch to Staley is going to roll across the plate. That's going to be ball number one. It's going to bring us to a 1-1 count. Third pitch on the way. It's going to miss just high. It's going to bring us to 2 balls and 1 strike. Stanton will get that one in there for called strike number 2 of the at-bat. At an even 2-2. As this one's going to be laced. It's going to go the distance!
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. Say it with me. Peyton Staley, home run!
So that's going to cut that lead in half. That's going to bring us to a 6-7 ball game with no outs for the Blue Jays. So now they're only down by 1. Bases are going to be empty. We got an exciting one coming up, folks.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the designated player, number 27, Miley Mill.
First pitch to Miley Milne. It's going to be low and inside. It's going to be ball number 1. Miley Milne looking to find a way on here any way she can, as that one's going to be ball number 2.
Still no outs on the board here. Huge 2-run bomb by Staley, helping bring things closer. It's going to be a late strike. Ball 3. So 3-0 count here to Miley Milne. Milne's going to take her bag. No outs and 1 runner on. Who is it? 19. Ladies and gentlemen, now running at first, number 19, Kylie Brewer. And digging in for your Blue Jays, the shortstop, number 8, Darcy Killen.
Darcy Gillen, one of the power hitters for the Blue Jays at the dish. And she's going to pop that one, and it's going to be foul and get out of play. She's happy to have that one back, as it will be a strike, but could have been much worse. So runner on first for the Blue Jays, Gillen.
And Gillen wastes no time getting on top of that pitch in a hurry. Down in the count 0-2 as a called strike 2 comes across the plate.
Kylie Brower on first base has some wheels. So anything hit hard, she can get around those bags. Gillen's going to put one through the gap. That's going to advance Brower. She'll be on second. Gillen will be on first. We're still with no outs here in the bottom of the ninth.
Digging in for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, number 42, Cheyenne Washington.
Cheyenne Washington, the cleanup hitter for the Blue Jays. She's going to rip this one, and it's going to get out of play down the right field line. Foul ball.
And just like Gillen, she's not going to waste any time trying to take that pitch. Washington, one of the power hitters here on this Blue Jay squad. Leads the team with 11 homers on the season and a team high 49 RBIs. She leads the KCAC in RBIs and ranks 5th in the NAIA and 2nd in the conference in homers and 5th in the NAIA.
That ball is laced, and it's down. She did not catch it. Kylie Brower's going to advance to third. We're going to have bases juice with Candace Moreno Harabedian up to bat.
Digging in for the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 3, Candace Moreno Harabedian. Big at bat here for Moreno Harabedian. Bases are juiced with no outs here.
Moreno Harabedian's going to get a sack line drive as she brings in the tie and run from third. Kylie Brower will come across the plate to score and tie us up at 7.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, number 5, Reina Enriquez. First pitch is right across the plate at the bottom of the strike zone for called strike 1 to Reina Enriquez. Kylie Brower came in on that game-tying run. Pitch goes just shy of Enriquez, way inside for ball 1. 2 runners on, 1 out.
Enriquez watches that pitch go by. It's going to be called a strike. That's going to bring our count to 1-2 with 1 out. That ball's going to get by her. As Gillen thought about going home, thankfully she stayed. As that ball kind of slipped in and out of the glove.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 11, Tessa Zavala.
So that's going to load our bases here up again. Number 11, Dessa Zavala. As we're going to have a pitching change. So number 23, Sage Lavelle, is going to come in and relieve Terry Stanton here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now in the circle for the Eagles is number 23, Sage Lavelle Smith.
So welcome back to the action here as we have a tie ball game in the bottom of the ninth inning. Bases juiced with 1 out. Dessa Zavala is up to the bat as she's going to watch first pitch go by for called strike 1.
Sage Smith Lavelle is the new pitcher for Oklahoma Wesleyan. If you watch the first game, you'll remember she started that game as the second pitch is outside the strike zone for ball 1.
That one nearly caught her leg. It's close. Zavala's going to swing on and foul it back. That's going to bring us to a 1-2 count. So 1-2. As that one's going to be up and away. That's going to bring us back to 2-2.
Yeah, looks like that rise ball got a little bit too high. Right idea, though, for Sage Smith Lavelle. That's kind of the pitch you want to get.
Zavala's going to go down swinging. That's going to bring up Reese Heffley with 2 outs.
Stepping in for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 20, Reese Heffley.
Heffley's going to swing on first pitch. So no balls, 1 strike to count. Good eye there from Heffley as she left that one upstairs, bringing us back to a 1-1. As that one's low and away, it's going to bring us to 2 balls and 1 strike.
Heffley's got a huge chance here. Bases are juiced with 2 outs.
Swung on and hit. It's getting fire. It's going to be.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Jays have taken down the Eagles. Oh my goodness! Reese Heffley! Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Jays walk it off 8-7. Down go the Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wrap up some stats, but the Blue Jays walk it off in extras.
What an amazing game from both teams, Nate. Amazing series, really. Both these games were super competitive, and wow. You know, it's always a great day when you get to see some softball being played like that.
Yeah, and that's something that's, you know, we knew this series was going to be crazy, but this has been so much fun to watch all day. Both teams have given it their all completely through the entire game.
What a senior day for these seniors here at Tabor College. To sweep the #1 team in the conference, man. What a feeling those Lady Blue Jays must have right now.
Oh yeah, that absolutely huge. Absolutely huge for the Blue Jays. And we will put some quick stats together and we will give you a quick recap before we do the Senior Day celebration. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are your final stats for Game 2, and what a game it was. Blue Jays walk it off 8-7 off of a clutch walk-off single by Reese Heffley. Still trying to wrap my head around that. That was insane. So here are our leaders for Game 2. Peyton Staley with 3 RBIs, Reese Heffley with 2, Miley Milne with 1, and Lauren Roberts with 1. Staley tallies 3 hits. Darcy Gillen tallies 1, Cheyenne Washington with 2, Candace Moreno Harabedian with 1, Dessa Zavala with 1, Reese Heffley with 1. And that was just, oh my goodness. And that's, you know, I'm going to take the headset off for a minute so Brooks and I can talk this out together. Just an absolute insane game by both teams. Honestly, in a game like this, in a series like this, you hate to have a loser.
Yeah, Nate, like, wow. Like, not many words are coming to mind right now because that was just wow. Like, going down 3 runs and being able to battle back and just fight back and through it all and being able to walk out on top. These seniors being able to walk out on senior day with a sweep against the #1 team in the conference, that's just not much but wow.
Yeah, that was, I mean, we knew it was going to be a great one. We talked about this coming in, and we've talked about this off air. I've talked about it with Coach Brewer and Coach Lopez and some other Tabor athletic staff members throughout the week. Brooks and I have talked about it throughout the week. Just how special is this? Last year we split against Ottawa on Senior Day, and at that time Ottawa was one of the leaders in the conference. But talking about knocking off the undisputed leaders in the conference in a series sweep. Just an amazing, amazing day for the Blue Jays. So we will send it to a commercial break while we get ready for the senior introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a treat to bring this to you. I'm Nate Howard, joined by Brooks Gardner. And what a day it has been.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Hillsborough Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsborough Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsborough and online at hillsboroughfordks.net. Hillsborough Ford, where service makes the difference.
tonight's Tabor Softball Senior Night. Tonight we would like to recognize 14 outstanding Tabor Softball seniors. Beginning with number 0, Madison Nelson. Maddie Nelson is a pitcher from Turlock, California, majoring in business administration and accounting and finance. Maddie is escorted by her parents, Shelly and Keith, her brother, Justin, her fiance, Gabe, and her grandparents, Dina and Dave. Maddie's future plans are getting a job at an accounting firm and getting married. Maddie's favorite memory with Tabor softball was her first time on the field as a Blue Jay. Quote, I had never felt more loved on a softball field and being able to play again with my best friend Dessa. Ladies and gentlemen, number 0, Maddie Nelson. Our second senior is number 1, Chloe Turbide Reader. Chloe is a pitcher from Reno, Nevada. Chloe is majoring in psychology and is escorted today by the entire Ott family, Beth, Brent, Andrea, and Hunter. And she would like to thank the entire Ott family for coming to all of her games. Chloe's future plans are to continue education to earn a doctorate degree back home at the University of Nevada, Reno. Chloe's favorite memory with Tabor softball was when we were in a sketchy hotel in Texas and we took the elevator. The elevator broke while we were in it. McKelly started crying and it was so funny because we were laughing so hard and realized that we had 12 people in the elevator. Ladies and gentlemen, Chloe Turbide Reader! Next up is number 5, Reina Enriquez. Reina is a utility player from Las Vegas, Nevada. She is majoring in psychology with a minor in criminal justice. Reina is escorted today by her parents, Jenny and Steve Enriquez. Her future plans are going back home to Las Vegas and working. Reina's favorite memory with Tabor softball was hitting my first collegiate home run to tie the game against Kansas Wesleyan, as well as playing hacky sack before every game. Ladies and gentlemen, number 5, Reina Enriquez. Our next senior is number 6, Peyton Staley. Peyton is an infielder from Stansbury Park, Utah. Peyton is majoring in criminal justice and minoring in psychology. She's escorted today by her parents, Troy and Stacy Staley. Peyton's future plans are to one day become a criminal therapist. Her favorite memories with Tabor softball were number 1, all the bus rides, hotel stays, and friendships I have made over the past 2 years. Number 2, catching a pop fly in foul territory, running into the fence, and Darcy asking me if I wanted her to take the ball for me. And number 3, staying up to play Monopoly Deal in the hotel bathroom with Miley and Madden so that we could sleep on the bus ride back to Hillsboro. Ladies and gentlemen, number 6, Peyton Staley. Our next senior is number 8, Sports Management. She is escorted today by her boyfriend Dirk Smalls and their dog Simba. Darcy's future plans are to serve as a graduate assistant and graduate next spring with her master's degree. Her favorite memory with Tabor softball was sending the most embarrassing pictures of each other to the group chat on the bus. Ladies and gentlemen, number 8, Darcy Gillen! Our next senior is number 9, Megan Berger. Megan is an outfielder from Hondo, Texas, and is majoring in social work and psychology. Megan is escorted by the Heffley family and her boyfriend, Jesus Diaz. Her future plans are to continue her education and one day become a social worker. Megan's favorite memory with Tabor softball was traveling to Texas my freshman year and stopping at the USA Softball Museum. Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, Megan Berger! Ladies and gentlemen, our next senior is number 11, Tessa Zavala. Tessa is an outfielder from Lodi, California, majoring in psychology. She is escorted this evening by her mother, Dana Marita. Her future plans are to work on a master's and hopefully work in admissions at Tabor. Tessa's favorite memory with Tabor softball was, I have had too many memories to count, but my favorite would be either ending up 3rd in conference last year or being able to play 6 years of college softball with my best friend Madison Nelson and end it as a Blue Jay. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, Tessa Zavala. Our next senior is number 14, Michaela Carrasio. Michaela is an outfielder from Manteca, California, and is majoring in criminal justice. Mickey is escorted by her parents, Michael and Vanessa Carrasio. Her future plans are to join the police academy. Mickey's favorite memory with Tabor softball was in Texas. We were going to relax in the pool, but ended up doing flips and stunts, and Emily slapped me in the face during the chicken fight. Ladies and gentlemen, number 14, Michaela Carrasio. Our next senior is number 17, Layla Ayala. Layla is a catcher and infielder from Lodi, California, and is majoring in exercise science. She is escorted this evening by her mother, Mary Lou Vargas. Layla's future plans are to get a master's degree in athletic training back home. Ladies and gentlemen, Layla Ayala.
today by her parents, Michael and Sherry Soyez. Her future plans is that she will be attending Sterling College to pursue a master's in athletic training. McKelly's favorite memory with Tabor softball is number one, all the traveling and hotel stays, specifically Arizona last year, allowing me to become closer friends with many of my teammates. And number two, sweeping Bethel last season in North Newton. Ladies and gentlemen, number 18, McKelly Soyez. Our next senior is number 21, Annabelle Buchanan. Annabelle is a pitcher from Gulf, California, and is majoring in math and secondary education. She is escorted today by her parents, Dawn and Athena Buchanan, her sisters, Ariel and Abby, and her nephew, Aiden. Her future plans is that she has one more semester of classes and then will be student teaching at Hillsborough Middle School next spring. Annabelle's favorite memories with Tabor softball are number one, when we played at UT Dallas and we were all standing for the national anthem when Hollaback Girls started playing very loudly instead. And number two, getting the opportunity to play with Jordan as my catcher and play one more season of softball with my sister, Abby. Ladies and gentlemen, number 21, Annabelle Buchanan. Our next senior is number 22, Lauren Roberts. Lauren is an outfielder from Olathe, Kansas, and is majoring in exercise science. Lauren is escorted today by her parents, Jason and Mindy Roberts, and her sister Lainey. Lauren's future plans are to attend Cleveland University in Kansas City. Lauren's favorite memories with Tabor softball are number one, meeting some of my best friends during my 2 years here. Number two, our evening out with Jordan driving a few of us to a mall in Texas and making it back to the hotel, Dutch Bros in hand, along with a dent and scrapes on the rental van. And number three, conference tournament last year when we came back from the bottom and made Evangel play us again. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Roberts. Our next senior is number 42, Cheyenne Washington. Cheyenne is an infielder from Stockton, California, getting her master's in education in neuroscience and trauma. She is escorted today by her father, Richard Washington, her boyfriend, Kiri's son, and most importantly, her puppy, Honey. Cheyenne's future plans are to be a correctional counselor or officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Cheyenne Washington. And last but certainly not least, number 95, Marissa Lightning McQueen Carranza. Marissa is a pitcher from French Camp, California, majoring in elementary education. She is escorted today by her parents, Jennifer and Adolph Carranza. Her future plans are to come back and play one more season while pursuing her degree. Her favorite memory with Tabor softball is number one, when I broke my finger playing Kansas Wesleyan and coach asked me to pitch the next day and then proceeded to tell me I can take 16 ibuprofen for 10 days straight and survive. coach dressed up as me for Halloween. Ladies and gentlemen, number 95, Marissa Carranza. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Tabor Softball and Tabor Athletics, I would like to thank all of our seniors and their families for all of the hard work and dedication they have put in their time here at Tabor.